Hello.
We are Jone and Nayte, and
Jone.
we bought this beauty here 3 months ago in Germany and decided to bring it to France to convert it to a camper van.
Yes, it's Opel Movano L3H2, and it took us quite some time to start because we
First, it took us quite some time to find a good van.
Yeah.
For a good price, that is not too old, in a good shape, good condition.
Not too much kilometers.
Yeah, so then we decided we're going to bring it to France since Nate's parents live here. And they have a house at the countryside with a huge garden area where we have the possibility to convert it. Also, Nate's dad has a lot of the tools that we needed for this conversion, so we didn't need to buy all of those things.
No.
And let's not forget, he also
Helps
pretty much a handyman who can help us with the things where maybe I'm pretty sure we could do all of it by ourselves.
But it would take us
It would take us way longer.
2 more years to build it. So we started with taking out everything, but it took us also quite some time because some screws were fucked and we couldn't take them out. There was struggle, there was rust, not a lot of rust, but like on some screws it was a hassle to take them out.
Yeah, because the walls, like there was this metal thing attached to the wall which basically made it nearly impossible to get this wall out. And
then what did we started with?
Maybe we should also mention the preparation time, which was pretty long. Like first informing ourselves about how exactly you do everything, because as we already said, we never did this before. We didn't even do anything similar to this before, and it still is taking us so much time to watch tutorials, to read blogs, whatever.
That's half of the time, even more than half of it's half of building it. It's just trying to understand how things work.
And also you have to check a little bit up. I mean, for us at least, we have a specific budget that we want to stay in. So also like checking what do we need and can we afford it, and if not, what are other options that we can choose instead. So that was also quite a hassle. So we did a whole finance plan. We did the Excel sheets with every single little detail that we need for this van, marked with the price to then check that we really stay in our budget. And I would advise everyone to do so, because I think otherwise very easily can get out of hand and you spend way more than you initially planned to.
Yes. Then we started with the windows, I think. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
After we took everything out.
We took everything out, cleaned a bit, windows, so we have a max fan up there. We also have a normal window for a bit of light. And
we have we have one rooftop window, the max air fan, and we have a window on the side. The window, and there is
yeah.
Speaking of the window on the side, actually that's kind of smaller than what we wanted to, and that's what I meant. Like sometimes your budget just doesn't allow you to get exactly what you want. Then on top there are, depending on the country you're converting your van in, a lot of norms you have to consider. So you cannot just find a nice cheap window and get this. You have to inform yourself before.
Is the worst, I think, in whole Europe to convert a van. They have norms about everything. At the beginning I thought my head was about to explode because it's way too much. Like for the windows you need something to be written on it, and if you don't have it written on it, that can be like the reason why you don't get your car converted into a camper, just because you don't have R43 in this fucking window, which is insane. And it's like that with a lot of things.
So yeah, that's why our side window is kind of smaller than what we wanted to, but we try to see things from the positive sides and just think about the fact that now it's harder for people to break into our van
because it's tiny.
Also the top rooftop window was not the one we initially wanted. We wanted one that you can fully open, and
so
now
you can like go out but
Yes.
we didn't check that. So you can just open it like straight and you can
Yes.
check out.
So again,
Let's see the
harder
positive.
to break into our van.
Yes, right. We also don't have windows here on the windows in the back, on the doors in the back. So also not possible to break in from the back and just open the door.
Yeah.
Let's try to see the positive side. Don't know how much
Especially-
light we'll have in this van, but
Especially as two female travelers.
yeah.
That might make us feel a bit more safer at some point, and also, like you once said, if there are like a few vans next to each other and some of them have like huge windows, they're rather gonna choose this van to break in. Not that I wish that on anyone,
Yeah.
but obviously I'm happy if it's not our van.
Yes, so windows. Then we did put the solar panels.
Mhm.
Yes, we have
We ha-
3 solar panels.
Yes.
It was a real hassle to like put everything on the roof because we have so much. Because we have a max fan, another window, and we have 600 watts of solar panels.
And the ventilation that is
And
gonna
the
be in the
ventilation
bathroom.
for the bathroom. We want it to be completely like electricity, like no gas. We didn't want any gas.
Yes.
So it's full electricity. So we have quite some solar panels. And it was so hard to fit everything. So we basically have no space to walk.
Yes, and
on
I
the roof.
refused to let go of the rooftop window above the bed.
Yeah,
Because I really want to lay in bed and look at the
No,
stars.
but at the end, good that I went for you because now I see there would be 0 light in the van because the
Yeah.
max fan gives you 0 light.
Yeah.
So we had some struggle with the solar panels because it's like these screws that goes in the metal, but there was no screws like to close it, and it was raining like crazy, and we like opened the van and we saw there was like water everywhere, so all the screws were like leaking. So we had like I don't know
And
10 leaks.
rusty as hell already after like 1 or 2 days.
I was like, no, we wanted to start the isolation, we can't. So this took again a few days. We had to find a whole other, we had to change all the screws, find a solution so it's completely waterproof. It is waterproof now.
And we had to like file everything down again,
Yeah.
put the anti-rust thing on it. Like it was really a bit of a hassle. It stole a full day.
Yeah,
again.
full even weekend.
Yeah, full
Uh,
weekend wasted just by correcting the
Yeah.
mistake that we
So
did.
yeah, would not recommend to just put the screw and not put anything on top because that's just not working. Then after the solar panels, we put the cables of the solar panel, and then we started the isolation.
And we started with the wall, and we started with like 1 or 2 of those really big pieces of the wall, and we were so optimistic, and we were like, oh my god, this is going so fast.
so fun, no? This is so fun. Wow.
It's awesome. It's just gonna take us 1 day to do the whole like isolation of the walls. No, jokes on us. At the end it was like doing a little puzzle because you have so many small pieces, especially here on the side and stuff, and at the end I think it took us like 5 days
Yeah.
to finish it.
Yes, 5 days.
It's really a hustle, and I mean the ceiling we are nearly done. We just have like 1 patch about up here that we have to finish, and then the floor, and then I tell you I will never in my life touch Amaflex again. I'm so fed up with it. I cannot see it anymore, and I have 0 motivation to finish.
Yeah.
Finish
We hope
the
that the
rest here.
floor is gonna be a bit faster, but we also thought it would go fast with the wall. So
Yeah, but it's. I think it is gonna be faster because the ceilings at the end also went pretty fast.
yeah, true. Yeah, that's where we are. 2 days ago, we started doing like the structure of the floor. Putting all the wood and stuff. I'll put some shots. Put the 2 cables of the DC to DC charger that goes right into like the battery of the car. And yeah, now Armaflex, and yeah, that's where we are so far.
Yeah, next steps are gonna be after we put the floor, we put the PVC on the floor. We chose to put a PVC floor. We already bought it. We are gonna do the electricity and the water, which probably are gonna be extremely challenging. We decided after we really informed ourselves about like electricity, and
No.
me personally, I just don't understand it.
We are both like literature girls, so like physics, math, it's just like an unknown country for us.
Yes.
We don't understand shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically we had to
We
found someone.
We found someone who is like you sent this person what you would like to have in your van, what devices you will use, how many watts they have, and whatsoever, and then this person tells you exactly what you need to buy and gives you a manual with step-by-step advices how you should do it. So we are very happy that we found this person, because I think we would have fucked this up like crazy.
Yeah, fire. One day fire. fire. So.
And the water, yeah, that's also going to be very challenging. And Nate's dad knows
A bit about plumbing.
yeah, so I'm happy we have him. I'm not very excited to do those things, me personally. I just want to have the walls up finally.
She wants to paint.
I
She wants to
paint. I want to plan the furniture. I want to decorate. That's my jam. But yeah,
It's not now.
no.
Hey. Going to say hi? And that's
Marnie. She's gonna join us during our trip. Our little daughter, our little baby. She doesn't know yet what's coming. So far, she is just enjoying being here in France at the countryside, having a huge garden. Since before we lived in Berlin in an apartment, that was a huge upgrade for her. But she's always pretty fast at getting used to new environments. So I'm sure she's gonna have the time of her life, trying out every dog park available in Europe. Yeah, maybe if you have any questions, feel free to ask us in the comments. We had like a few things where we checked out tutorials, we checked out blogs, and we didn't find any answers to that. So if that's maybe the case for you guys, feel free to ask us. I cannot promise
under attack.
I cannot promise you that we can answer them, but maybe we can help you out a bit. I mean, we're not professionals, but I think so far we did a good job with what we did. And maybe you can also learn from our mistakes.
Yeah, so make sure to subscribe. I have to say it.
And yeah, we would be very happy if you decide to come along our van life journey, or now van conversion journey.
She already wants to go travel.
But there's a lot of things laying around here which she wants to grab. So yeah, if you would like to follow our van conversion, van life journey, we would be very happy if you come along the way with us.
Yes. So have a good day and talk to you soon.
Thanks
Ciao.
for watching our video. Ciao.